Good morning everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. So it's time for the opening of the mystery package that I posted the other day. Now you can see roughly what sort of size it is. I guess it's about maybe a metre long. So I thought we'd have a quick live opening for anybody who was interested in what's arrived. Seems to be very well. Seems to be extremely well wrapped. Plenty of packaging on here. What's in the box? In this case, what's in the packet? Very well packed. The only problem with live openings, it can take a little while to get them unwrapped sometimes. Like Christmas come early. Plenty of bubble wrap on it anyway. Now I have my trusty Swiss pen knife here. Sorry it's taking so long. You have to be careful when you're unwrapping things that might be delicate, obviously. You can't just rip them apart like children do with their Christmas presents. Okay, we're there at last. I'm going to move back a little bit. You won't be able to hear me, but at least you can see me. So, here's the answer. Dan, permaculture food forest Dan, that is. You were right and you were wrong. Because it's not one persimmon, it's 4 persimmons. Now I've bought 4 bare root plants here, and for Michael Andersley was worried that they couldn't be plants because I wouldn't leave them wrapped up for 5 days. You didn't have to worry, Michael, because they're bare root plants. Now when you get bare root tree, obviously when you get bare rooted trees, you buy them when they're dormant, or at least in this country we buy them when they're dormant. So if you can't plant them straight away, or you can't heal them into the ground straight away, you're actually better off to leave them in the packaging for 4 or 5 days somewhere cool. And obviously I've kept them here on my kitchen floor, which is very cool, because they don't get any moisture loss. These have obviously got a nice, feels like they've got a reasonable root ball on them. So obviously they'll have kept the moisture in, and they're dormant anyway, so it's not going to do them any harm to be sitting in the packaging for, oh, you can leave them in the packaging for probably 2 weeks as long as they're cool and moist. Because if you get them out, they're far more likely to dry out and stuff from desiccation. And what I've got here, the varieties I've bought here to add to my collection, this is one of the Japanese Oriental ones. This variety is Muscat. I've bought a variety called Fofo. The third one is a Haichia, and the fourth one is a Hira Tananashi. So they're 4 varieties I haven't got. Now, my intention was to try and have the largest collection of container grown persimmons in the UK, and I'm now up to about 20 varieties, which I think I'll have to call that it, because there's no room for me to put them in my garden even in containers. But I don't think there's anyone else in the UK that would have anything like 20 varieties. So obviously hoping someone out there's going to prove me wrong and tell me they've been growing a lot more than that here. But anyway, that was a secret. That was a secret package. 4 new bare root persimmons, 4 varieties that I haven't got, which have taken me forever to find over here, and I finally found a nursery that were growing a few, because in this country people don't really grow named persimmons because they're such a rare plant, and these look like very good quality plants with very thick stems. Obviously they've been cut back to encourage them to bush out. I've got a couple of branches that have had some damage here where they've been strapped up, but that's perfectly normal unfortunately, because they have to get these bare root plants into packaging that makes it cost effective to send them, so you're going to get the odd branch snapped off. The downside of bare root persimmons is persimmons hate being transplanted. The roots are very sensitive to transplanting, so you don't always know when you replant them if they're going to be successful, but I'm quite optimistic because it's winter and they're dormant. If I pop them up very carefully, give them a good quality compost, then there's a good chance in the spring that they will come into growth. But what I find when I've planted bare root ones is they seem to start off at least a month to 6 weeks into growth later than the ones that are already in containers and well established. So they certainly don't like being transplanted and don't like having their roots disturbed. But anyway, that's the mystery parcel opened. 4 new bare root varieties. I'm pretty sure that all 4 of them are Japanese khaki persimmon varieties. And I didn't have as many Japanese. I've got quite a few American and hybrid persimmons, so I'm quite pleased to have a few more Japanese ones, as I think they'll be the preferred ones for eating over here if I get crops on them in the future. Anyway, that was the package unveiling for anybody who was interested for the follow-up. Well done from Dan of Permaculture Food Forest. You got it right, just didn't get the quantity right. Several people thought, I think the other Dan, Home Garden, thought it was a pair of socks. Obviously socks for a giant, but I know you're only kidding, Dan. And Michael Ambersley, if you're watching, didn't have to worry because they were bare root dormant plants, so it was quite safe for me to leave them in that package for the 4 or 5 days that I've been here. And for everyone else who had a guess, well done. If anybody said, I think one person said a bare root fruit tree. Sadly not a banana, and not some of the other exotics that people suggested, and not fleece for my plants. But thanks for watching everybody. Being assaulted by my persimmons. I shall be doing the potting up video a little bit later, and I'm out for now.